Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to a little more work because 'tis the season, right? Working on Christmas journals, which is fun. Now, let me turn on my alarm here because I'm just going to keep talking, as you know. I'm doing some work on the little, I've been calling it the personal writing diary. Now, I'm imagining that this is Mrs. Cratchit's little personal diary that she's going to keep tucked inside her lap book. And I've got it together. We put in these ties the last time we were together yesterday. And so now it's just got a nice simple little tie there, and it's not too bulky. I don't want too bulky. And I'm trying to show a little self-control as far as decorating this book. I do want it to be a journal for the new owner to really be able to write, Christmas thoughts and dreams and ideas or experiences in it. So I've put in a few things. I made a pocket here. There's a mother with some children, and it's that game where is it hot chestnuts or hot raisins in the butter, and you got to try and get it out of the pan, or I forget the name of it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Anyhow, so I've saved the front page of the original book. Eddie Mitchell had put his signature in there, and there's the date, February 13th, 1886. What a treasure that is. And I figured it could still be written on. So because I wanted to be able to bend it in half, I knew that paper from 1879 might eventually decide to crack or tear. So I fortified it. I just used actually a little bit of Handel's Messiah to fortify that, and that gives a little bit of writing space. Now I want to do just a quick little stenciling on here. I need some paper. And then we're going to make a tuck spot, and then I'm going to try my best to step away from the journal and then just get back to work on the whole ledger and start putting it together. Sorry, I'm just looking for which one I want. So I just want to put a little bit of holly up here. This is originally what I asked Nancy. Nancy did this on one of her journals, and I said, "Oh my goodness, can you send me one of those?" She's got a Cricut, and she can do I'm having a brain cramp. Die cutting. There we go. Oh boy. Anyhow, she did it in one of her journals, and I just thought it was so pretty, and I said, "Can you please cut out one of those for me and pop it in the mail?" And she said, "Sure." And then that's when I actually ended up with a beautiful Christmas box of things. So let's see. I don't want to... Sorry, I don't want to cover up any of the original owner's signature, his handwriting. And I did find him. Did I mention that I found him? I did find him. Oh, that looks pretty. It's just a little hint of holly on there. Yeah, he Lindsay, Ontario is about an hour north of where I live here, which makes sense why I would find this book here. And actually, I have quite a lot of family that would have lived in that area, and I wonder if I have any family maybe knew Eddie Mitchell. You just never know, because the family I have from that era have been there since the 1860s, and he certainly signed this book in 1886. So who knows? Now I want to make a little tuck spot. Well, I've put in a label at the front so that the new owner can write their name, maybe a date. I'm still going to put, I kept calling it vellum, and it's glassine yesterday when I cut out that sheet. Or maybe it's interchangeable. I don't know. Anyhow, I still have that. It will be going in right at the end. I made a little tuck spot here that I've got a little tag here. Maybe I'll put this little Father Christmas in there. I don't know. I'll put him there for now. I do want to make a little tuck spot, and I decided I want to put it right here. My desk really is this messy. I've got all kinds of Victorian type fussy cuts from all kinds of books that I've gathered over the years. So you can see on the back, I've fussy cut them out of books, but they're all really, really great for putting into junk journals. And that's certainly what this one is. It's a bell. So what I want to do is I'm going to glue along this edge and this edge and make a little tucky spot. Let me show you how it would work. Where's something I can tuck? So if I glue there and there, then I can tuck things in and out. It's quite thick already, and I really don't want to bulk up this book too much. So I decided to leave it be, but I did glue some paper around there's a little hole there, just to make that part a little bit stronger. Now, something I want to do is something that the Victorians loved doing. And I've got a real one here, so I want to show you. And I've seen it in other books and that. They loved putting, this is actually an actual Victorian Christmas postcard. And they loved putting little fringes and little sparkly things along edges and actually glue it onto paper goods, scrap that they would enjoy playing with. So I wanted to imagine that maybe this was something that Mrs. Cratchit was enjoying doing, a little Christmas crafting, now that maybe she's got a little more time and a little more pin money. So I'm going to tuck that away. This is my little container of actual Christmas cards from back in the day. So what I have here that I got in Happy Mail recently, it's eyelash trim. And of course, that's exactly like what that postcard had all around the edge. I'm not going to put it all around the edge because I want this to be a tuck spot, but I am going to put it just underneath that bottom edge so that it's just sneaking out there. And there's blue here. There's a little, let me hold it up. I hope it's not blurry. This little cherub here is ringing the bell, and he's got his ribbon around it, and it's blue. And then of course there's the blue sky behind this angel up here. So I thought, let's put some blue in. So I've got to decide where I want to put it, and I want it lower part of the page so that there's room here to tuck something maybe a little bit taller in. I've already inked around the edges, but now what I want to do, I think it would be easier for me if I glue this to the page first and then I glue this on top. Now, this page here I wish I could remember what book this was from. Oh, this is from that new book that I got this week on Bournemouth. That touristy type book. So I'm not sure how it would, how it will take glue. So I am concerned that I may have to put maybe some tissue paper over on this side in case the glue bleeds through. But I really, really want to do this tuck spot, and I want to do it right here. I just do. So what I'm going to do is, I need a pencil. Ah, there it is. Pencil. So I want this here. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit because then I'm going to cover up my pencil mark. So I'm drawing a pencil mark right here. Let me see if I can show this to you. So there you can see my pencil mark. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue a piece of this on that line. Now I want the blue part and not the green part. This is beautiful shades of variated greens to blues, but I want the blues mostly. So let's see. I'm losing my light here. It's a little bit later right now, and it's a little bit overcast today. There we go. I think I'm going to put it that way. And then I'm going to glue it down. I just want to make sure. I might be able to take a bit more of that green off. So if that goes there, there, and there. Yes, I can. Okay. All right. I'm going to take that there. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 3-in-1. And I'm going to run it right along that pencil line. And then I'm going to trim it afterwards. So that we can have it sort of like a little bit Victorian. All right. Now where did I take it to? And then glue it down. Very good. And it's a little bit fringy. Oh, I'm very excited about this. Now, while I'm waiting for that to just dry a little bit, I want a little bit of a little something sparkly gold, because I want maybe this to have been a decoration on a tree or a tag that was on a special gift. So I'm just going to do that. You know what? I think I've got thinner. That's a little bulky. Hold on, I'm over here. I'm still here, but I do think I've got... Yes, I do. Okay. Come on. Nope, I need scissors. Okay. There we go. I am here. Sorry for deserting you. Here I come. You know why it's taking so long? I'm literally stepping over boxes and piles. It's my own fault. All right, so I'm not going to need that much. It's a little bit thinner, not as bulky. All right, and I'll leave that. I might need that. All right, so I'm concerned. Part of me wants to put it through and then, but I don't want to have to use too much glue. I think I'm just going to simply loop it through and tie a knot. Oh, that completely came undone. Oh boy. All right, I may have to glue this. I might have to put glue inside this knot. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to trim that. There, I like that. All right, so now what I'm going to do, that's dry and glued down. There's our little eyelash trim. And now I am going to run glue. Let's see. So it's going to go there to there like that. I think I want to pull it up a little bit. It's a little tiny bit too long. There we go. There we go. All right, so I'm just determining where I want the glue to go. So I want here, here. So up to the top of this bump. Okay, so to there. And then we're going to cross our fingers and hope that that this paper underneath doesn't mind being glued. Now I'm going to use a cotton swab and just take some of the excess off. So it doesn't gloop out. There we go. You there, and you there, and you up to there. Nice thing about using 3-in-1 is you still have a little bit of time to slide it into place, whereas you don't have that with our glitter glue. There, I love that. And I like this. And then it can look like, let me grab something, anything. This is fussy cut. See what I mean? A little tuck spot. Now let's look at the other side. That's not bad. Okay, 3-in-1 was definitely the way to go because it can evaporate instead of it being water-based and this old paper going and sucking up the water. I'm happy with that. I don't mind that. I wanted to be able to leave this blank spot open just for writing or whatever. This is out of an old book from 1959. I remember that because, of course, that's the year I was born. So, anyhow, I'm happy with how that turned out. I don't know what I'm going to tuck in there yet. I don't want to do too much more. like I said, in this book, I want it mostly for writing in or leave room for the next owner. Now this is a tiny little tucky spot right there, but I want to come up with something tiny that I can put in there. That's a little bit too big, but I will, but I think for today, that's it. I think I just wanted to show you my little Victorian tuck spot right here. How cool that is. This will be going somewhere in Mrs. Cratchit's book. I'm not sure where. This is a scan. I've adhered it already to a file folder. That's my mom's recipe for Yorkshire puddings, and that's my mom's writing. So I love where she's corrected her own grammar there. I love that. So she had beautiful penmanship. All right, so that's the plan. So maybe the Yorkshire pudding will go in there. I don't know yet. I'm planning, this is out of a book, another book that I have, I forget, I think it's called Joy to the World. Hold on, let me find it. Ah, yeah, right. Joy to the World. I love this page. I think she looks extremely Victorian, this ballet dancer. And I want to do a similar thing with her. Not sure where I'm going to put her because she's quite big. She's not going in this book, but she's going to go into the ledger somewhere. But I want to maybe put a sparkly trim along the edges of her dress, which is what the Victorians would have done with little prints like this. They would still make it. They were very good. Enjoyed multimedia, mixing paper with fabric and ribbons and dried flowers. So there we go. That's what we worked on today. A little tuck spot. And I really like how that turned out. I think that's very pretty. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Here, let me bring that up nice and close so you can have a look. That turned out pretty. We'll get together soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.